unique or direction cosines are unique, and I've given you the hint for that. And the next one is what is the equation of a line in a 3D space? That also I have shown you how to find out this is with the help of a one point on the line and a direction vector. Okay. So if we are provided with the one point on the line and the direction vector, then you can do it easily, right? So can anyone tell me, have you completed your homework? If yes, please tell us.
Ma'am, the relation काढलाय.
Acha, what is the relation between these direction ratios and direction cosine?
If L, M, N are the direction cosines and A, B, C are the direction ratios, then they can be written as L is equals to plus minus A upon under root of A square plus B square plus C square, and M is equals to plus minus B upon under root of A square plus B square plus C square, and N is equals to plus minus C upon under root of A square plus B square plus C square.
Acha. Now, can anyone tell me how this relation comes?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes, yes.
Actually, initially I have a relation that L square plus M square plus N square is equals to 1. Then previously you have told that the relation between the direction cosine and direction ratios that L upon A is equals to M upon B is equals to N upon C is equals to K. So from that one I have taken the L is equals to A into K, M is equals to B into K, and N is equals to C into K, and put up in that equation. So K is equals to plus minus 1
Okay,
upon
that
under
is
root of
fine. I understood. Right. But what is my question actually? Can anyone tell me the reason behind this one? What is L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1? This I haven't told you, but just now this Tuskin has told us that uh, L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1. Can anyone tell me the reason behind this equation or how this equation is derived? Hmm. Even Tuscan can also tell this. Whether you have studied how this L square plus M square plus N square is equal to 1, and what is the relation between L, M, N and those angle cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma. What are these alpha, beta, gamma? These are the angles made by that line with the positive direction of x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Correct, no? Are you
yes, ma'am.
getting me? In the last lecture, I have shown you one figure in which, suppose this is what a line, for sake of our convenience, we have considered this line to be passing through origin. So this is what an angle alpha, this is x-axis, y-axis, and we can say this is angle beta. And suppose this is what your z-axis, so we can say this is what an angle gamma. Unless and until alpha, beta, gamma are will be changed. Why? Because the line will be changed. And if you are going to measure alpha in the positive direction, it will be positive. Otherwise, if you are going to measure in a reverse direction, it will be negative. So that's why I told you that direction cosines are unique up to the sign, because angle is not going to be changed, and that's why we say it is unique up to the sign, because if you are going to measure the angle in a different direction, that may be different one. And what is the question? Whether direction ratios are unique or not? Yes. Yes. What is the answer? Whether direction ratios are unique?
No, ma'am.
No. Are you knowing the answer, or you don't know the answer, or the direction ratios are not unique?
Reason don't know, ma'am.
You don't know the reason.
मैम
Okay.
डायरेक्शन रेशोज यल अपॉन ए इज इक्वल्स टू एम अपॉन बी इज इक्वल्स टू एन अपॉन सी रहता ना, तो फिर सपोज हमने एलिमेंट हमें एलिमेंट गिवन दिया है और फिर a इज इक्वल्स टू 2 दिया, b इज इक्वल्स टू 3 दिया और c इज इक्वल्स टू सपोज 4 दिया, तो हम उसका प्रोपोर्शनलिटी मतलब प्रोपोर्शनलिटी सेटिस्फाई होता और निगेटिव के लिए भी सेटिस्फाई होता। इफ हम अगर a इज इक्वल्स टू 8, 12 और 16 लेंगे तो डिफरेंट फॉर्म होता ना, तो इसलिए रेशोज वो यूनिक नहीं होते।
अच्छा, what she has explained, everyone understood? Yes, if you have started study of those direction ratios and cosine, then you can understand what she says, because you can take any value of this constant k. No, what is L upon A, M upon B, and N upon. See, this constant k depends, or it tells you that direction ratios are not unique; they are infinite in numbers. Correct? आपण ऍडजस्ट पण करत होतो ना तेव्हा, आठवते का? सिमेट्रिक फॉर्म अँड पॅरामेट्रिक फॉर्म इन विच वी हॅव x minus x naught divided by a, y minus y naught divided by b, and z minus z naught divided by c. If sometime we are not getting a solution, then we can multiply them, and then we can get the different direction ratios. Suppose the direction ratios are 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I multiply by 2, then it will be 2, 4, 6. Is it okay? So in this way, if I am going to multiply by that some constant number, then we can have different number of direction ratios. But this is not true in case of a direction cosine, because your angle is fixed out unless and until you are going to change a line. Are you getting me? समजते सगळ्यांना?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a doubt, you can ask about the direction ratios and direction cosines. Okay, if suppose you are not having a doubt, let us go for the next one, that is equation of a line in a 3D space. What you have done for this one, we have a one point on the line, say P naught, with the coordinates say x naught, y naught, and z naught. Okay, this is say P with the say coordinate x, y, and z. And this is what the direction vector V with the coordinates A, B, and C. So, if I want to find out the distance P naught P, what I have to do? I have to complete this, or rather, we can say we can find out the distance of point P naught from the origin, distance of point P from the origin. So, we can write down now what is P naught P. It is nothing but very parallel to your V. No, actually, मेरा figure में नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, but you can imagine this to be a line very parallel to your P naught P, because direction vector is given as well as a point on the line is given. So to have a equation of a line, what two things require? First thing we have to find out is a point on the line, correct? One point on the line. Secondly, should know the direction vector. Okay, and if you are knowing direction vector and the point on the line, then we can find out the equation of a line with the help of P naught P is equals to T times V. What is this? T is a nothing but a scalar, which usually written whenever you want to say that the two lines are parallel. L1 is parallel to L2 means what? Their direction vectors are same, but their point of applications are different. Correct? Suppose this is L1 and L2, their direction vector are same, but their points of applications are different. Are you getting this image?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what you have to do now? What is OP, P naught P? How you are going to find out the distance P naught P? For that one, what I have to do is OP minus OP naught. This is what OP minus OP naught is equals to T times V. Correct? What is the value of OP? We can consider the value of this OP to be some distance R, and suppose I will consider this to be R naught. So it will be R minus R naught is equals to TV. You can write it in the form of R bar is equals to TV bar plus R naught bar, or we can write it as R bar is equal to R naught bar plus TV bar. Okay. So this is what the equation of a line. Now, my question is what? If t is a parameter and it is a scalar multiple, because we say that this P naught P and P both are parallel to each other, right? No, because we have been provided one point on the line and the direction vector, so that's why with the help of that direction vector we have found this line. So this is what simply an scalar. So this t can have a different value, say t equal to 0, t is less than 0 and t is greater than 0. Okay. Now can anyone tell me what will be the effect if I say that t is equal to 0? Yes. What will happen if t is equal to 0?
R bar equal to R zero bar.
That is what we can see from the this equation. But my question is, what will happen for t equal to 0 to our image? ओके इस ग्राफ में क्या ये जो इमेज आपको दिख रहा है यहाँ पे फिगर उसमें क्या चेंजेस होंगे अगर मैं t इक्वल टू 0 कंसिडर कर
P and P naught will be coincide.
p and p naught will be coinciding. Okay, so what we can say is this simply it will be p is equal to p naught if I want to say t is equal to 0. What will happen if t is less than 0? Yes, anyone have an idea what will happen if for t less than 0, or you can say about t greater than 0. If you understand one of the t less than 0 or greater than 0, you can understand the second one. Okay,
मैम
just
T
tell me what.
scalar है ना.
No doubt it is a scalar. So what will be the effect of that t? Scalar multiplier, no? So if t is less than 0, t greater, because t has some different values, no? We told that t is some scalar. With the help of that, we have written this p naught p and v both are scalar multiple of one another. So t can take any value from your real line. And we have studied that t equal to 0 means p naught will be equal to p, right? This t equal to 0 means this p will coincide to your p naught, and if you put here in this equation r is equal to r naught, which means is this r naught and r both are equal. Yes. What will happen if t is less than 0 or if t is greater than 0? Okay, just tell me what you have seen from the image. P and P naught मध्ये डिस्टन्स आहे काहीतरी दिसतंय आपल्याला. Hello.
Yes ma'am.
So P and P naught we can see here the P naught and P are in such a way that it has some distance. So P is away from P naught, correct? Here P is away from P naught in the direction of V bar,
Yes ma'am.
right? And here we have assumed t to be positive, no? So we can say that if t is greater than 0, p is away from p naught in the direction of v. And what will happen for t less than 0? We can say the same thing. P is away from p naught but in the opposite direction, correct? Because here it will be some negative sign, the opposite direction of v. Are you getting me what I have told you?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt for this one? Yes, anyone can ask if you have a doubt. Okay, let us make a use of this. R is equal to R naught plus TV. What is this R? R has a position vector as x, y, z, arbitrary point. R naught with the say coordinate x naught, y naught, and z naught, because R and R naught are nothing but the distances from the origin for the point P naught and P. Correct? You can see here P is there, and this is what the distance. R is a distance from origin to P. R naught is a distance from origin to P naught, plus T into V. What is V? A comma B comma C. Okay. Now from this equation I can write down this as x is equal to x naught plus TA. Correct? Or you can write it as AT. Y is equal to y naught plus bt. Z is equal to z naught plus c into t. And this is the symmetric form of a equation of a line. Correct? And next, what is a symmetric form? Again, you have to just write down this x minus x naught is nothing but a into t from this equation. So we can say x minus x naught divided by a is nothing but t. Similarly, we can write for y minus y naught divided by b and z minus z naught divided by c. Getting me? This is what your symmetric form of a equation of a line. And after this one, we have discussed that what will be the effect if I say x equal to 0 in the 2D plane. X equal to 0 काय represent करणार है? Y axis. And y equal to 0, it will represent x axis. And suppose I have gone for the 3D space, so x equal to 0 will represent YZ plane. Next, y equal to 0 represent xz plane, and z equal to 0 represent xy plane. Okay. Now after that we have suppose instead of getting having a direction vector uh, for equation of line, just now we have discussed that to find out an equation of a line in a 3D space, equation of a line in 3D space, what we need is first is a direction vector, or we can say the first one is nothing but a point on the line, and the second is direction vector. Suppose instead of giving a direction vector, if we have been provided the 2 points on the line, yes, what will happen if instead of giving a direction vector, they have provided us a 2 point on the line. Can you find out the equation of a line?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
But T is not given.
No, T is not given. Because direction vector is not provided, then how to find out the equation of a line? Instead of giving a direction vector, they have given the 2 points. Okay. Initially what we have done, we have 1 point on the line and a direction vector. Okay, but now only 2 points are given. Direction vector is not given. So how to find out the equation of a line?
By using 2-point form of line.
What is a 2-point form? Yes. Yes, can you please elaborate what is a 2-point form? We have been provided with the 2 points on the line. Suppose this is what a line. Suppose here is 1 point, say P0 and P1. So this will be a line passing through this one, 2 points. And then this is what a distance from the origin, say this is what R0 and R. The 2 points on the line are provided. This is the first one with the coordinates say x0, y0 and z0, and the second one with the coordinate x1, y1 and z1. Correct? Now, actually we have studied that we need 2 points. The first one is a point on a line. The second criteria which we need is a direction vector. Okay, the point on the line and the direction vector. But we have 1 point on the line. This criteria is okay. But we have to find out a direction vector. Now, what is the direction of that line? So, how to find out this one with the help of one formula or one thing that P not P. P1. How to find out the distance between P0 and P1? The 2 points are given. So we can find out with the help of this formula, that is x1 minus x0, y1 minus y0 and z1 minus z0. Is it okay? The distance between P0, P0 and P1. Agree with me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have been provided with 2 points instead of providing the direction vector. So this will give you the direction vector? Yes or no? Because we have been provided with the 2 points. So taking the subtraction of these two, rather we can find out the distance between the 2 points, and this will give you the P0, P1, and then we can find out the direction vector. What will be this? This is nothing but your direction vector. And a point P0 is already given to you, P0 a point on the line and the direction vector, and hence we can find out the equation of a line. Right? Now let us discuss what it will looks like. X is equal to x0 plus a into t. यही फॉर्म आया था ना हमारा initially. X is equal to x0 plus at. Have you understood from this step to this one? If you have a doubt, you can ask. क्या किया है हमने यहाँ पे? Hello, आहेत का जागे सगळे?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I want the answer from every student. See, you have seen your own performance in the your oral viva. अगर आपने वाइवा ऐसा दिया है तो हमको पता चल गया कि आपको ऑनलाइन लेक्चर में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है या कोई स्टडी नहीं करता. Because I have asked only a single question, what is the definition of a limit point? So everyone started with at least 1 point. What is that at least 1 point? Zeta तो होता है ना, zeta is called a limit point if every neighborhood of zeta contains at least 1 point other than zeta, or infinitely many points other than zeta, then zeta is called the limit point of that set. Even everyone asks you the definition of extension, field extension, then definition of outer measure. Right, we are taking the 100% efforts. We have purchased this uh, pen tablet. We have purchased a laptop. We are doing the lectures, and so mobile का भी recharge extra करना पड़ता है. So we are taking every effort. But what is the effort from your side? No doubt this is our job. We have to do it. But वो ऐसा होता है ना, आपने कभी म्यूनसिपैलिटी के लोगों को देखा है क्या? वो सपोज वन पाइपलाइन अगर करनी हो तो क्या करते, दे आर हैविंग डिफरेंट कॉन्ट्रैक्टर के, राइट? अगर आपकी सपोज आपकी जब एरिया में अगर कोई पाइपलाइन करना है, सो व्हाट दे डू, वो जो खोद के जब जमीन को खराब करते हैं ना, वो रोड को, वो खोदने के लिए एक टीम होता है, राइट? से वी कैन से द टीम ए. Okay, the next team will come and it will do that all connections, right? That is team B. वो क्या करते हैं, वो सभी पाइप्स वगैरह जो भी कनेक्शंस डालना है वो करते हैं. लास्ट टीम दैट इज टीम सी, और वी कैन से दिस टीम ए इटसेल्फ, वो फिर से वो जो रोड बनाते हैं या फिर जो भी मिट्टी वगैरह बाहर निकाली है उसको फिर से रोड को अच्छे से बनाते हैं, राइट? So we are doing our all efforts. But what about the team B? अगर आप आपका effort ही नहीं ले रहे हो तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं वहाँ पे क्या होगा? If one person is standing there and you will see the first team comes and it will open that road, it will just open that road, and then the students are not going to study, and then again the team C comes and they put on all that things and they closes that road, right? रोड को फिर से बना के चले गए, राइट? सो टीम बी का कुछ एफर्ट्स ही नहीं है, तो फिर हम लोग स्टडी इतना एफर्ट्स लेके पढ़ा के कुछ होने वाला नहीं. बिकॉज यू कैन सी नो वन हैज देयर ओन यूट्यूब channel. Every you can observe this anywhere, but I am not saying that we are doing very good job and all, but why we are putting a lectures on the YouTube? Because sometimes it is not possible everyone to attend the lecture online, right? So have your own efforts. You should work as a team B. आपको भी काम करना है, then only the output will come. Correct, no? Yes. What is the reason behind this step? Is it so difficult? X, Y, Z is equal to X naught, Y naught, Z naught plus T into A, B, C. What is this? We have written this equation with the help of this step. R is equal to R naught plus TB. Yes, after this step, how this step of parametric equation comes?
Coordinates respective places चे equal केले.
Coordinate wise equality, no? So with the help of that, we have written this. X is equal to X naught plus A into T. Right? So what is we have in our hand in the second part? Second part में हमें ABC नहीं दिया है, right? That means the direction vector B is not given to us. So here what we have to do, we have found the value of B with the help of the first two coordinates. So instead of having this equation, what I can write, X is equal to X naught plus this T as it is, and instead of A we can write it as X1 minus X0. Correct? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Y is equal to Y naught plus T into काय ऐसे लेते हैं Y1 minus Y naught, and Z is equal to Z naught plus T into, instead of C यहाँ पे हमें A B C लिखा था initially, so here it will be Z1 minus Z naught. Okay. Again, what will happen for t equal to 0? This p0 and p1 both are coinciding. What will happen if t equal to 1? Can anyone tell me what will happen for t equal to 1? Calculate it and tell me fast. t equal to 1 असेल तर काय होणार आहे? इक्वेशन सॉल्व करा. x is equal to x naught plus x1 minus हे दोन्ही कॅन्सल होणार आहे. x is equal to x1, that means Similarly, we can get y is equal to y1, z is equal to z1, and we get a point t1. And if I say t is equal to 0, then we get a point t1. Okay. So in this way, we have seen the equation of a line, how to find out the equation of a line. Now let us go for the next concept, that is equation of a plane. And we have done this many times in your BSc standard, where you solve many simultaneous equations. What are those simultaneous equations? These are nothing but your equation of a plane. And in that, I hope you everyone remember the three points where we have the equations of the type ax is equal to 0, or it is of the type ax is equal to b. आठवते का? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
What are this? A matrix A, it is nothing but the coefficient matrix. X is nothing but, which say, if we are having only three variable x1, x2 and x3, or we can say xyz. Okay, this is what a homogeneous and this is non-homogeneous. So what we have in the homogeneous, we have a unique solution, or we have no solution, or we have zero solution. And what is there in our non-homogeneous part? We have either infinitely many solution or no solution, or what is the next point? Unique solution असतो का?
No, ma'am.
Then is it correct for the homogeneous? Unique no solution and zero solution. Zero solution
Unique
means what?
solution म्हणजे zero solution.
What about no solution? You have done it very instantaneously every time whenever you are going to solve this equation. किती मोठे मोठे equation solve केलेत ना आपण in nth order. We have solved it in general also. What is the meaning of solving these equation, and what do you mean by this unique no solution, zero solution, infinitely many solution? Right? What are the meaning? Because suppose you are solving the simultaneous equation means what? Without actually knowing what is the equation of a plane and where is the equation of a plane, क्योंकि actually अगर आप physics या chemistry के लोगों को देखोगे तो एक्चुअली वो लैब में जाने के बाद ही वो कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट कर सकते हैं ना. बट हियर वी हैव अ पावर ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स दैट विदाउट नोइंग एक्चुअली वेयर प्लेन लाइज, बिकॉज what are those equations? Suppose we have this equation 3x plus 4y plus 7z is equal to some say minus 1. And similarly, if I have written 2x plus 4y plus minus z is equal to 10. And suppose I have one more equation x plus 2y minus 2z is equal to some 11. Right? So without knowing actually how plane looks like, what are their intersection, whether they have a common intersection points or not, we can do it on a paper itself. This is what the power of mathematics. And many times the student gets bored due to this one only, because they don't know what is the actually idea behind this unique solution, no solution, zero solution. असंच म्हणतो ना आपण, हे असं असेल तर असं म्हणा. Right? We have an augmented matrix A, B. And if this augmented matrix AB has this much of a rank, we have to find out the rank of this augmented matrix now. If it is equal to number of unknowns, what will be if it is equal to number of unknown, if it is less than number of unknown, if it is greater than number of unknown, we have the different choices that we get the solution, right? So this is what the power of mathematics, that without knowing actually where plane lies, we can find out their common intersection point, and rather we can say in detail that whether they have a common intersection point, only one point, that is a unique solution, or rather it has infinitely many points, that means they can have a many points common or common intersection points. No solution means what? We can say those planes are completely different, they are not having any common intersection point. But physics, chemistry, earth science, any type of a people from science or arts or common science, they cannot do this on a paper. they have to go to the lab. अगर आपने केमिस्ट्री या फिजिक्स में कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट किया है, केमिस्ट्री में अगर वो हम पीबीडी का एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं ना, वो जो कलर चेंज होता है, ब्लू कलर होता है, किया है ना 11th में? हॅलो, आहेत का जागे?
Yes, ma'am.
हा, केलेत ना सगळ्यांनी केमिस्ट्रीच्या ते एक्सपेरिमेंट? माझ्याकडे फक्त 12th पर्यंत होता केमिस्ट्री, ते मला आवडत नव्हतं. मग after 12th I haven't taken the chemistry, so that's why I know the experiment up to them only. And one experiment in the chemistry we have done on a charcoal पे कुछ होल करके हम लोग वो कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट करते थे ना, उसमें कुछ उससे पहले वाला एक एक्सपेरिमेंट होता था लैब में, जहाँ पे हम एक पीपीटी होता था, उसके नीचे वो फ्लास्क लेके उसमें कुछ सॉल्यूशन डालते थे, फिर देन द कलर चेंजेस एंड द पॉइंट वेयर द
Titration.
हाँ
टाइट्रेशनचा एक्सपेरिमेंट
यस
काय?
यस टाइट्रेशन. तो एक्चुअली आई वाज नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग द नेम. सो वो जो कॉमन पॉइंट आता है वहाँ पे हम रीडिंग नोट डाउन करते हैं ना 7 to 8. So they cannot do this on a paper, no, because if they go in a lab then they can find out whether what is a actually number, or where in a which point that solution get changed, color of a solution. And about the physics people, what they do, अगर पेंडुलम का कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट करना है तो वो बैठे बैठे पेंडुलम का एक्सपेरिमेंट नहीं कर सकते ना, उसको हिलाना पड़ता है ना. We give them some amount of energy, with the help of that it will fall down, and then we count the number of oscillations. किया है ना फिजिक्स के एक्सपेरिमेंट में?
Yes, ma'am.
यस मैम.
Right. So this is what the power of mathematics. So जब भी आप suppose you go to the teaching field, then you should know the reason behind this unique solution, no solution, infinitely many solution. That's why the people say that the maths is boring. But everywhere it has an own application. Then only you can understand, this is what an application, and then only we can have an interest in mathematics. Correct? What is the meaning of this one? Find out the rank of this augmented matrix, which is equal to number of unknowns. Then we say that it has a unique or no solution, or particular or zero solution. Why we say like this? We should know the reason behind this one. Correct? No? Okay. So what we were discussing about the equation of a plane. So how to find out the equation of a plane is, again we need 2 points. The first one is a point on the plane. The first one we need is a point on the plane. The second one which I need is a normal to the plane. Okay, normal to the plane and the point on the plane. Right. So here we have been provided say P naught with the coordinates say x naught, y naught and z naught, and normal to the plane. Suppose this is what a normal vector provided with say coordinates a, b and c. So what we have to do, we have to say this is say point P naught, and this is what arbitrary point say P with the coordinate x, y, z. Right, in a very similar way which we have done for equation of a line, a point on the line and a direction vector. Now instead of having a direction vector, we need a normal to the plane. But I hope you are knowing what is the important property of a normal vector. Normal and tangent. क्या होगा दोनों का अगर हम डॉट प्रोडक्ट कंसीडर करते हैं तो?
Both are perpendicular, no?
Okay, both are perpendicular. So what about their dot product? What is the resultant of a dot product?
0.
0. Why this is 0? Because we know the a dot b is nothing but mod a mod b cos of theta. Cos theta means what? Theta is an angle between A and B. Now, what is an angle between normal and tangent vector? Angle between these two is 90 degree. Why? Because just now you told that they are perpendicular to each other, right? What is a cos 90? It is 0. So, normal and tangent are always perpendicular to each other. So hence the dot product in between them is equal to 0. And with the help of that property itself, we can find out the equation of a line. That is, this is what a normal into tangent. Now, how to find out a tangent? Any line in your plane is a tangent, and this normal is always perpendicular to every tangent in a plane. So, instead of going for any tangent, let us go for this one, P naught P equal to 0. Right, this is also one tangent, no? What is n? N is with say coordinate a, b, c, and p naught p means what? X minus x naught, y minus y naught, and z minus z naught. Correct? Getting me? P naught p. That means this is what say p naught, and this is say p, arbitrary point p on the line. Okay, this is point P naught is given to us. So distance between P naught and P is P naught P is equal to given by this one. Now the product of dot product, how to evaluate the dot product of these two? Yes, tell me. A into x minus x naught. येते ना dot product evaluate करायला? P into y
Yes, ma'am.
minus y naught plus C into z minus z naught is equal to 0. Now A is also constant, B, C both are constant, x naught, y naught, z naught, these are given point. So I can write this as ax plus by plus cz minus ax naught minus by naught minus cz naught is equal to 0. Right, ax plus by plus cz. Now I can take this as a plus minus of this whole is equal to 0. Minus ax naught minus by naught minus cz naught is equal to 0. So this is what ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0. Why this is d? Because a, b, c all are constant, x naught, y naught, z naught are also constant. So we can write ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0 is the equation of a plane. Okay? Any doubt for this one?
No, ma'am.
And this is called a Cartesian form of a equation of a plane. The next one which we are going to see is how to find out equation of a line with the three non-collinear points. Equation of a plane with the three non-collinear points. Okay, in the very similar way which we have done for equation of line. First thing we have done is a point on the line and direction vector. Second के लिए हमने क्या किया था? 2 points on the line is given. Direction vector is not given. Here also in the equation of a plane, 1 point on the line and the normal to the plane is given. But now normal to the plane is not given. We haven't provided the three non-collinear points. What do you mean by three non-collinear points? Suppose this is what I plane and these are the three non-collinear points. समझते हैं non-collinear point P0, P1 say P2. Okay. What you have to do to find out the normal to the plane? What I have to do? I will just complete this P0, P1 and P0, P2, and then with the help of a cross product we can find out this P0, P1 cross product with P0, P2, and this will give you the normal to the plane, and hence we can again find out the equation of a plane determined by three non-collinear points. So to find out equation of a plane, what you need? 1 point on the line, 1 point on the plane, and next thing is normal to the plane. The secondly which you need is a three non-collinear point. अगर three non-collinear points है तो उनको join करो, and then you can find out the cross product of them, and this cross product will act as a normal to the plane and hence the result. Okay, so here we complete all the basic parts which we are needed for our paper of a differential geometry. In the next lecture onwards we will start the actually what is a differential geometry, why the name is like this given, and who has introduced this differential geometry, and who is the father of a geometry. Ah, who nai father of geometry? Yes, no one knowing. Euclidean, no? Father of geometry is Euclidean.
Yes, ma'am.
Because he has given us a R3 space, 3D space, or we can say E3 space. Okay, if you have a doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll end the lecture. Thank you.